Hi, I have another channeled message for the collective. You have to start integrating what you are actually learning on this spiritual journey. You have had your initial wake up. You have gone through the dark night of the soul where you've been isolated and you've had to face all of this pain and the darkness and all of the truth. And now that you know the truth, you have to actually start embodying the truth about who you are and what you know that you need to do and why you're here. What is the point of knowing and being enlightened and getting all these downloads if you're actually not going to use the downloads? If we know better, we now have to start doing better. And that is where a lot of you get stuck, and a lot of you guys book me for coaching and calling because you know what to do, but you say you feel stagnant and you feel like you don't know what to do. And then when we get on the calls, I'm like, okay, well, did you have the conversation? Did you set the boundary? Are you stepping in and starting to work on the business? Are you actually taking action? And then the face is always just like, and so the integration is so important. What's the point of taking all these plant medicines or going to all these therapy sessions or doing whatever it is that we're doing to gain the knowledge if we're not going to actually apply it? We have to actually apply the knowledge and do the things that are still uncomfortable for us to do. Just knowing is not going to just push away the fear and just automatically give us courage. The knowing is just the direction. The knowing is the clarity. And then what we do with that clarity, what we do with that direction is completely our free will, which is why we have free will. And not doing anything is a choice. That is a decision. And a lot of you guys are just tired of the fear holding you back. You're just so frustrated with it. And that's what courage is. The courage is not the absence of fear. The courage is the fear is present and you're doing anyway. Fearless is exactly that. Fearless. And I know that so many of you guys are getting to the point where what you're doing in the current timeline that you're on is getting so uncomfortable, is not resonating with you anymore, that these risks, these perceived risks of actually putting yourself out there or doing the thing that you're scared to do is feeling less and less risky and more like the only option. And that's because it is when you start to wake up to your purpose and your mission, and you know that this life, this timeline, this abundance, everything is already happening now, and you just have to get into alignment to receive it. You start to see that it's always been you versus you. You are the block, and the pace is going as fast as you are going. When they say that God won't give you anything that you can't handle, that is the truth. And so the pace is going at the pace of you integrating everything. Spirit, the universe, God is not going to keep piling more. Okay, do this when you haven't even done the first part yet. Speaking up, setting the boundaries, doing all those things is an initiation to get you ready for what it is that you are manifesting and praying for. To make sure that you can actually sustain it. To make sure that you're actually ready for it. So you have to start integrating what you know. And the more and more that you integrate it, the more comfortable and the more normal that this new next chapter becomes. Right now, it's uncomfortable because you've never done it, but the more that you do it, it then becomes the new comfort zone. So you have to integrate, you have to step in, and it's time. I hope this helped. I love ya. Bye.